The Path of Guidance. In a quiet village surrounded by vast forests, there lived a young boy named Aric. Aric was known for his endless curiosity, always asking questions and seeking out new adventures. Every morning, he would wander into the dense woods, drawn by the mysteries they held, the chirping of the birds, the rustling of the leaves, and the sparkling streams that weaved through the forest floor. The villagers often warned him about venturing too far, reminding him that the forest was deep and could easily mislead even the wisest among them. Yet Eric's adventurous spirit made him feel invincible. One day, determined to explore the heart of the forest, he set off with nothing but his instincts to guide him. The farther he walked, the more the forest changed. Familiar trees gave way to strange, twisting paths, and soon Aric found himself lost, unsure of where he was or how to return. He realized then that his eagerness had led him into a dangerous situation, one that he could not navigate alone. As Aric sat beneath a tree, overwhelmed by fear and regret, an old man appeared, seemingly out of nowhere. The man's beard was as white as snow, his eyes kind but filled with wisdom that only years of experience could bring. He introduced himself as Eldon, a wanderer who had traveled the forest for many years. Eldon saw the panic in Aric's eyes and offered his help. Grateful, Aric eagerly accepted. As they walked, Eldon didn't take the most direct route back to the village. Instead, he stopped frequently, pointing out the landmarks and trails Aric had missed. He showed Aric how to read the sun's position for direction, how to listen for the sound of the river, and how to follow the wind. "You see," Eldon said softly, "guidance isn't just about leading someone to safety. It's about teaching them to find their way, even when they are alone." Slowly, Aric began to understand. With each step, he realized that the forest had never been the enemy. It was his own lack of understanding that had made it seem so. Days passed, and by the time they reached the edge of the village, Aric was no longer the same boy who had gotten lost. His eyes were filled with a newfound wisdom, a quiet strength that came from knowing not just the path home, but also the importance of patience, awareness, and humility. Eldon smiled, seeing the transformation in Aric. "The greatest guidance," Eldon said, "is that which empowers us to guide ourselves." With those words, the old man disappeared into the woods, leaving Aric to walk the last few steps home on his own. Though Aric would continue to explore the forest in the days that followed, he never again ventured blindly, always applying the lessons he had learned from Eldon. He began to share his knowledge with others, teaching the younger children of the village how to navigate the woods safely, just as he had been taught. Years later, Aric became known as a wise leader in his village, not because he never got lost, but because he had learned to find his way, no matter the challenges. He had learned that true guidance wasn't about showing people where to go, but about helping them discover how to navigate life's twists and turns for themselves. His story became a lesson for generations to come, a reminder that while guidance from others is essential, the most valuable guidance comes from within. It is a beacon of light that shines in moments of uncertainty, leading us not just to a destination, but toward wisdom, growth, and self-reliance.